Hey there, it's YoBo. You know what today is? Day 100 of life according to YoBo. What have we done in these first 100 days? We got this book, days 1 through 30. We've got the second book, day 31 through 60. We're making our way through Give Life to the Vision, how to use what you got to get what you want, 10 simple steps to overnight success. We've got the YouTube channel. We got a YouTube channel. We're on Twitter. Hey, I'm going to set up a Facebook page. So let me just say we got a Facebook page. You can go to the Facebook page and like Life According to YoBo. We have done a lot of things in 100 days. 3 books, and I'm running a sale on the books. You'll be able to get them for $5, but I don't have it on my website yet. So come back tomorrow and get all your books, all the YoBo books, for just $5. Everything that I just named, the Facebook page, the YouTube page, the Twitter page, the books that I've done, guess how much money it has cost me? Nothing. Nothing, as they say in Liberia. Absolutely nothing. That's why I'm telling you, use what you got to get what you want. Look at it this way. Let's take T.D. Jakes. Everybody know T.D. Jakes. T.D. Jakes is preaching at the Potter's House in Dallas, Texas. 30,000 members. Every service packed. People come into Dallas and what do they want to do? It's not too much to do in Dallas, but they want to go to the Potter's House. I was at a convention for the last 3 years, and when people come, guess what they want to do? When they have that Sunday, they say, I'm going to the Potter's House early Sunday morning. Well, let me ask you a question. What is T.D. Jakes doing different now than he was doing before everybody knew who T.D. Jakes was? Nothing. Same thing he's doing now is the same thing he was doing 30 years ago. The only difference was, he'll tell you the story. He had holes in the bottom of his shoes. He put cardboard in the bottom of his shoes. He had a little putt-putt. His wife was sitting at home with candles burning because the lights were turned off. But what was he doing then? He was using his gift, preaching the same way then. If you get one of his tapes from 30 years ago, preaching the same way then to 7 people as he's preaching now. Let's look at Steve Harvey. What is Steve Harvey doing differently now than he was doing before he was hosting the TV show, and before he was hosting the radio show, and before he was hosting Family Feud? Let's go back 30, 40 years. What was he doing 30 years ago? He was doing stand-up. Any place he could find that would let him come in and do stand-up, that's what he did. Use what you got to get what you want. I was going to go into the book, but you know what? I just want to talk to you. I want to talk about these 100 days. I woke up this morning and I said, whoa, 100 days. It's taking me a little while to get this video up because I was snotting and sniveling. I'd start thinking about what I was going to talk about and I'd get to snotting. I said this morning, wow, 100 days. And something said, oh, no, no, no. This has been a 100-day journey that you've been doing Life According to YoBo. But something said, you started back in 2002. I said, I sure did. Then I pulled out my cell phone and I said, let me calculate the days from October 18th, 2002 up until today, which is April 13th, 2015. How many days is that? And as I put it in my phone to search it, something said, oh, no, 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 you better back up to April 5th because that's when your husband took the leap of faith. I was just too scared to do it with him, and I encouraged him to do it. I said, sure enough, April 5th, 2002, he walked away from corporate America, and he needed to walk away too, because either that or he was going to take a gun to work and kill somebody. I don't know why people mess with him at work. He goes to work, minds his own business, don't mess with anybody. And it's, well, let me be quiet. I don't want to offend anybody, but it's always a female who ain't had a date in 20 years, or she don't like men and just want to bully on him. You know how some women try to mess with other, how some women don't want to be women. So they want to pick on a man that they know ain't going to sock them in the mouth. Now, you know what? They're not going to pick on T-Bone, Junebug, or Ray Ray. And trust me, I ain't trying to throw no hate out there, nothing like that. I'm just saying it's some women who don't like men, and they want to think they're a man and pick on another man that they know are too polite to pick on him. That's what tends to happen to him in the workplace. He just go to work, mind his business, and it's always some old bee, some old hag, some old tramp that wants to pick on him. Thank God he left there April 5th, 2002. He got his bachelor's degree. Y'all know the story. He got 2 master's degrees. We have since moved to Houston, Texas. Got a great job of a lifetime. But then they want to transfer him to Cincinnati. We ain't moving to Cincinnati. It was cold in Houston. I know we ain't going to Ohio for the winter. So he declined the position. His layoff date is May 22nd. He looked at other jobs within the company, and there are 4 positions that he qualifies for right now. Guess what they require? A master's degree. He have not just 1 master's degree, he got 2 master's degrees. What you say? Sometimes when you are forced to take that leap of faith, it's not because of anything happening at the time. It's because they're further on down the line. You're going to get to a certain point where you will already be equipped with what you need when you get there. See, had he not taken that leap of faith April 5th, 2002, he wouldn't be equipped now in May. No, this is what it is. Yeah, come May 22nd, 2015, his layoff date. And he's already said, that's not my layoff date. That's my transition date. I'm just going to transition into something else because there are plenty positions there. What does he need? Master's degree. He's already in the company. So he said he's good to go. You can't be afraid to take the leap of faith. Let me tell you another reason why you need to take the leap of faith. If you live in the United States of America, you ain't going to have no job in 20 years. I placed a phone call today. You know when you call for support help, when you contact us for help, it's always somebody who can't speak English. I ain't mad. You know what? They working an honest job for an honest living. I tend to say, hey, what city are you in? So the guy says Cape Town. I knew his accent sounded different. I thought he didn't sound like he was from India or the Middle East, where a lot of calls go. So I said, okay. I said, do you get to work from home? He said, oh no, there's an office here. So now you take a company within the United States. They have outsourced the whole call center to Cape Town, South Africa. Also, companies are now using prison inmates for work. Do you know the United States military just took all the contracts back for helmets, for boots, for uniforms, even for the airplane parts and helicopter parts. All that stuff is now done in the prison. So if you want a job in the United States of America, you're going to have to go to jail, or you're going to have to go to another country and just come back and forth and visit your family. You got to take the leap of faith and make it do what it do. I didn't say leave your job. Just go ahead and work your job. But you also got to work your side hustle too. You got to work the two together. Now you may say to me, YoBo, I wish I had done it. Excuse me while I get something. I wish I had done it. I understand what you're saying. You telling me the truth. But you don't understand. You don't understand what all I've been through. If I would have done it way back then, I would have been set. Okay, let me tell you something. I had to get my BlackBerry. Look here. See? A couple years ago, I took my girlfriend's children to Chick-fil-A. And at the time, they gave them a book. And one particular book was entitled, How Do Plants Grow? I read that to them as a bedtime story. But there was one page that made me want to jump up and shout. It said, plants make sweet, juicy fruits so that animals will eat them. Inside every fruit is one or more seeds. I did the demo for y'all a couple days back. Find the video where I did the demo. Inside every fruit is one or more seeds. When an animal swallows the fruit, it swallows the seeds too. These pass through the body In good soil, the seeds start to grow into new plants. That was real cute the way they said that. Listen, the animal eats the fruit. The animal goes someplace else. He's eating the fruit, and when he poops out whatever's left, he's pooping out the seed too. The seed is inside the poop, but what is poop? Fertilizer. Then it starts to grow into a new plant. What's the YoBo translation of the Chick-fil-A story? No matter what kind of stuff you've been through, the seed within you can still produce. It don't matter what you've been through. In fact, if you've been through a whole lot of sesh as my mama would say, that's even better. Because all that stuff, it does nothing but provide nutrients for you. Now, let me show you something else. Remember a couple days ago, when I put my gloves on for this one, when I did the demonstration with the lemon, I kept that same lemon. How long has it been? 10, 12 days? I just let the lemon continue to, we say rot, however you want to say it. Look, I got to put gloves on to do this. Now, let me show you this lemon. Inside this lemon, look at it from the outside. This thing is hard. It's totally covered with mold. Doesn't look like it's good for anything, but all right inside of there. Can you see all the seeds in there? Let me put it close up. I'm not trying to gross out anybody on here, but I want you to see. Let me point it out. There's a seed right there. Right there is a seed. Right here is a seed. Right around there is a seed. All around here. See there? You see all those seeds? And as mold has covered this whole thing, it has not affected the seed inside of here. Here's another one. Oh, my goodness, it's stuck. Okay, look on here. Look at the inside of there. Look at the outside. Now look at the inside. There's a seed right here. I can still see the seed. Mold is eating this thing, but it has not affected the seed. Look, okay, look right here. There's a seed. The mold has only grown so far, but it stops right there at the seed. Honey, on day 100, if you don't do nothing else but say, I've been through a whole lot of SHIT, and that's a good thing. And all that does is just make me even better. Let me see. I was going to show you one more thing. Well, I was talking about going back to April. Let me back up. Okay, I was talking about 100 days, but it's been since April 5th, 2002 for me. I told my daughter this morning, I said, honey, if I would have known then what I know now, I would not have done it. She said, Mommy, I thought you were going to say that it doesn't happen overnight. I said, baby, that's what I've learned. What I've learned is that the process is the goal. I was always looking for, okay, I want the vision. I want this, everything I saw. That's not the goal. The goal is the process, because you transform from what you were into what God sees you to be. So it's not that I have to be sitting on a stage with Oprah to have arrived. No, baby, you arrive when you start doing whatever you were created to do. Let me show. Let me show you one more thing. And what was it I was created to do? I was created to be an encourager. I got a message on yesterday. Let's see if I can find it. I got a message on yesterday, and it was just absolutely wonderful. And you know, it came from a man. And it was a long message. Men don't write long messages. But it said, good morning. Hey, Yolanda, I just wanted to reach out to you and say, I have been following for the past few months on Facebook. You have been such an inspiration for me with doing different things and going through daily struggles. I just recently started my own catering business, which I must say is going well. And he goes on and on and on. But the bottom line is, he just wanted to call and just say thank you. I appreciate what you're talking about. I understand it. Baby, you talking to me. That's why you got to use your God-given gift right now on day 100 of Life According to YoBo. I can't think of a better day to get started than when? Right.